If Hornet uses Silksong at the top of the cradle, she will be taken into a tall, narrow passage filled with platforming challenges. Continuing up from there, she will eventually reach the surface in the ruins of a settlement known only as the Nameless Town. So what secrets does this hidden segment of the map hold? The homes in the Nameless Town appear to be large shells, possibly left behind by large mollusks which once roamed the surface and its wastelands. Most are in a deteriorated state, likely from constant exposure to harsh winds. The town is abandoned when Hornet arrives, but there are signs of former habitation, in particular one home which has a memory activated by the Nidalee and contains the surface memento. Though Garmin's hat resembles the homes of the Nameless Town, his hero's memento does not resemble the surface memento. The Nidalee memory dialogue contains the lines, "Weaving one's beckon, sweet promises whispered, from the depths below, friends seduced, and now only the wind." Like many such Nidalee activated memories, this one was captured on a thread of silk. Most, if not all, of Farloom's silk is presumed to originate from Grandmother Silk, but as Hornet observes in the creatures that inhabit the town and the path up to it, the monarch's influence must have only stretched below it. As indicated in the Nidalee dialogue, it must have been the weavers who called the citizens of the Nameless Town down into Farloom. But why would the weavers do such a thing? Given that sweet promises were communicated, it was almost certainly intentional. It may have occurred during a period of time when Grandmother Silk had been lulled to sleep by the weavers, but they had not yet devised or ordered the construction of the citadel. Someone had to sing the song which would keep the mother asleep, and before the weavers lured bugs from below the cradle to fulfill that purpose, it seems that they called out to the ones above the cradle in the Nameless Town. The weavers may have used the harps they once used to create song for Grandmother Silk to project their message to the bugs of the town. On the way up to the Nameless Town is a bench surrounded by several corpses, which are presumably villagers who did not survive the journey down to Farloom through the dangerous terrain. The Nidalee memory likely comes from the last bug to leave the town after all the other bugs in it were seduced. The weavers stopped calling at some point, hence now only the wind being heard by the singular bug left behind. The silk thread which recorded the Nidalee memory may have been drawn up there by the weaver's actions, either intentionally or unintentionally. A spider web stretches in all directions, after all. The three types of creatures living around the Nameless Town are the Garpids, Imoba, and Skrill. Hornet observes that the Garpids are blind, yet all their other senses are heightened. This makes them averse to noise, which explains why they would live away from the inhabited parts of Farloom, and why they appear from the rock when Hornet approaches. Despite the Imoba's hard shells, Hornet believes that after living a calm life near the surface, they wouldn't survive below. While the Garpid and Imoba have no reaction to the Nidalee, the Skrill flee from it, likely recognizing it as the same sound the weavers once produced. All three are not affected by the haunting, leading Hornet to conclude that Grandmother Silk's influence only went downward, though the weavers were able to do otherwise. The Nameless Town is also the last location where Mr. Mushroom can be found before his departure from Farloom, as prophesied by the fungal lore tablet above the Pale Lake. Mr. Mushroom's choices of where he will appear are always deliberate, so the Nameless Town must be the same. It's not the only entrance and exit of Farloom, since Hornet was brought in through the blasted steps. I'd say that Mr. Mushroom chose the Nameless Town because, assuming the theory about its bugs being the first called to serve the weavers is correct, the town was where the circumstances which would eventually lead to the haunting and Hornet's capture began. Mr. Mushroom does say he was drawn to Farloom specifically by Hornet's actions within it. Mr. Mushroom notes that he and Hornet will likely be the last to witness Farloom's wonders given the kingdom's current state of being taken over by Void. He probably assumes that Hornet will leave the kingdom through the Nameless Town just as he does, but Hornet refuses. Even if Mr. Mushroom is not present, if Hornet walks far enough along the surface, she will convince herself to turn back rather than go any farther, claiming responsibility for Farloom's present disaster and its future salvation. Just as the bugs of the Nameless Town were called down into Farloom, the same will happen to Hornet if she finds herself there. What do you think of the Nameless Town? What do you believe happened to its denizens? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. It's hard to believe how many Silksong videos I've written at this point, and if you want to see them all, make sure to subscribe. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.